So who is Rebel Wilson and who outed her? Well, I've got it all for you here on The Rich Life, so stay tuned because I'm your host Michaela and I'm going to be talking about all of it. Rebel Melanie Elizabeth Wilson, born Melanie Elizabeth Bonds on March 2nd, 1980 in Sydney, Australia, is an Australian actress, comedian, writer, singer, and producer. She is the daughter of Sue Bonds and Mr. Wilson. She has three siblings who are known as Riot Wilson, Liberty Wilson, and Anichi Wilson. Her childhood was very unconventional as her parents, who worked as dog handlers, used to travel around the country to sell canine products. Her father, Mr. Wilson, unfortunately passed away in the second week of the production of ABC's Super Fun Night. Rebel Wilson handled the death of her father privately and never made it known to the public. Though she was quite shy as a child, she later started observing people, which helped her develop her skills in comedy. Rebel attended Tara Anglican School for Girls. After graduating high school in 1997, she studied at the University of New South Wales. Later, she studied at the Australian Theatre for Young People. After completing her studies at the Australian Theatre for Young People, Rebel Wilson went to New York on a scholarship funded by Nicole Kidman. Rebel unfortunately contracted malaria while serving a year in South Africa as a Rotary International Youth Ambassador from Australia. It was then that she decided to try her hand at acting. After gaining public attention for her onstage work, she began her career on television by playing Tallulah in the Australian TV series Pizza.
What? I think that I'm gonna spew. What? Get off me.
Her first film was Fat Pizza, which was released in 2003 and was based on the TV series Pizza. Rebel played various characters in the Australian TV series The Wedge.
I just thought it might be worth just going over my proposed relationship timetable again,
which ran from 2006 to 2007. Over the next few years, she appeared in several other TV shows such as Bogan Pride, Monster House, City Homicide, and Rules of Engagement. Rebel reportedly lived with fellow actor and comedian Matt Lucas, her co-star in the film Bridesmaids, in Hollywood from September 2012 till sometime in 2015 when they broke up. Now onto Rebel's most recent relationship. Actress Rebel Wilson revealed her relationship with her girlfriend Ramona Agrama in a photo, calling her a Disney princess. But a day later, an Australian newspaper posted a column stating that they had initially contacted her about her sexuality. It has since surfaced that going public with her relationship was not entirely her choice. A writer from the Sydney Morning Herald had wrote in the column of a posted article saying, "In a perfect world, outing same-sex celebrity relationships should be a redundant concept in 2022, basically saying that it's unnecessary." They had given Rebel's reps 2 days to comment the column revealed. The column went on to express frustration that Wilson had decided to use that time to make her own relationship reveal. The situation sparked outrage from the LGBTQ+ community around the world, with many pointing out that it should be a person's choice when to reveal themselves as part of the LGBTQ+ community. The executive director of Pride Montreal told CTV News, quote, "That's a big problem. It was not her choice. Coming out is something that is strictly personal. You cannot intervene in someone's personal life. She might have had her personal reasons for not doing this before. And you know what? You do not have to be out. You can live as an LGBT person without being out." Andrew, the writer who outed her in the Sydney Morning Herald, had this to say in response to the hate. "On the weekend, I wrote about the background leading to Rebel Wilson's social media post revealing her new relationship with another woman. I've learned some new and difficult lessons from this and want to be upfront with you about the things I got wrong. I genuinely regret that Rebel has found this hard. That was never my intention, but I see she's handled it all with extraordinary grace. As a gay man, I'm well aware of how deeply discrimination hurts. The last thing I would ever want to do is inflict that pain on someone else." He continued by basically saying that he wanted to ask Rebel questions about her relationship, but he had deadlines and he had sources, so he thought it was enough to publish. However, the LGBTQ+ community was not very happy. No matter who you are or how close you are with a person, it's never okay to comment on their sexuality. They are the only person allowed to comment on their sexuality unless they tell you directly otherwise.
And that's on period.
In 2012, she appeared in films like Bachelorette, Struck by Lightning, and Pitch Perfect, a musical comedy directed by Jason Moore. The same year, she also voiced a character named Raz in the movie Ice Age: Continental Drift.
Ow! What? You want me to walk into the water? You know the rule.
That's a myth.
Oh, okay.
In 2013, she appeared in the American comedy show Super Fun Night. She also appeared in a supporting role in the comedy crime film Pain and Gain.
I think they messed me up.
It's okay.
She also hosted the 2013 MTV Movie Awards. In 2015, she appeared in Pitch Perfect 2 and then reprised her role as Fat Amy in the 2017 sequel Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah?
She was seen in the movie Grimsby, Absolutely Famous the Movie, and Little Mermaid as Ursula the Sea Witch. In 2019, Rebel starred in movies like Isn't It Romantic and The Hustle.
No, nothing at all. That's what I said.
Silence!
Hey, I need that.
Rebel Wilson won a notable defamation case against the Bauer Media Group in Australia 2017. The suit was filed in connection with articles about Wilson that appeared in Women's Day. The Australian Women's Weekly magazine wrongly depicted her as a serial liar due to her discrepancies between her upbringing and her age. She was awarded $4.5 million in the case, but in a tweet before the damages were awarded, she pledged that the suit was not about the money for her. She said, quote, "Any dollars I receive will go to charity, scholarships, or invested into the Aussie film industry to provide jobs." In October of 2017, Bauer Media Group appealed the decision and successfully got the damages reduced to $600,000, a decision which Rebel herself attempted to appeal, which was rejected by a judge. Rebel Wilson has a net worth of about $22 million. In 2014, it was reported that Rebel had spent $3.75 million for a waterfront estate in Sydney, plus another $900,000 for renovations on the property. Described as a Victorian-style home dating back to the early 1900s. Rebel listed this home for sale in April 2022 for $6.7 million. She owns at least one investment property, including a luxury 2-bedroom apartment in a converted mansion in Balmain, a suburb of Sydney. She has also been linked to a $3 million loft in the Tribeca area of Manhattan, located in the exclusive complex with several other celebrities, including Justin Timberlake, Harry Styles, and the married couple Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. She owns a traditional masterpiece in the Cape Cod colonial architectural style located somewhere in West Hollywood that cost around $3 million. And elsewhere in LA, she has a second home purchase for $2.2 million. In the summer of 2011, around the same time she was moving to the US, Wilson signed an endorsement deal with the Australian branch of weight loss brand Jenny Craig. She told the media that she lost 22 pounds on the program and would have continued to lose more had the producers of Pitch Perfect film series not mandated her from losing any additional weight. In 2020, she went into more detail about this publicly, saying in an interview that she, quote, "had a job where I was paid a lot of money to be bigger, which can mess with your head a bit." In early 2013, it was confirmed that she had cut ties with the company in 2012. Rebel Wilson also has won quite a bit of awards, one of which being the 2020 Shorty Award for Best Actor.
The winner for Best Actor is Rebel Wilson.
Well, that's it for today's video on Rebel Wilson. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you know when we upload a new video, and I'll see you guys next time.